This is the Lifetime Products Crank Adjust in Ground Basketball Tempered Glass Backboard. Right away, what stands out is its pro-level, sleek look with a huge tempered glass backboard and that solid metal pole cemented into the ground. I'm standing right in front of it now, and honestly, it feels just like something you'd see at a gym or a school court, except it's in my own driveway. I remember the day we installed it, looking at this massive, shiny glass backboard and thinking I might have gone overboard upgrading from my old wobbly plastic hoop. But after months of use, this thing is definitely worth every bit of effort and investment. So for anyone just thinking about upgrading their basketball setup at home, let me do a quick review and share my real experience, because I had plenty of questions before committing to something like this. I'd never owned a true in-ground hoop before this one, just those typical portable hoops that shake, rust, and rattle around in the wind. I always wondered if an in-ground hoop was that different and if it was too complicated to install. For me, the main worries were, is it really that stable? Is adjusting height a pain? And does it actually play like the hoops I remember from indoor pickup games? Honestly, after setting it up and playing on it, it's a huge upgrade in every way, especially for anyone taking their driveway ball even remotely seriously. Let's start with the main features that matter for a regular home user like me. The first thing that really makes a difference is stability. This isn't your classic move-it-around hoop that wobbles after a shot. The Lifetime Crank Adjust system bolts directly into a concrete base, which takes a bit of work up front, but pays off for years. Once this is in the ground, it does not budge. I've dunked on it, my kids have hung off the rim, don't tell their mom, and we've played through some seriously windy nights. No shaking, no movement, just a solid feel that lets you actually practice layups, bank shots, or even hang on the rim without worrying about anything coming loose. Now about the backboard. This one is tempered glass, just like the pros use. If you've only played on plastic or acrylic backboards, you might not realize what a difference glass makes. But here's my take. Glass just plays differently. The feel, the bounce, the sound when the ball hits. All of it is more real. Shots coming off the glass react the way you'd expect, whether it's a hard bank shot or a gentle floater. I feel like the feedback is spot on, which actually helps me get better at putting shots off the backboard. Something I always struggled with on my old hoop, because it never reacted the same way twice. One key feature for families or anyone who plays with people of different ages is the height adjustment. In my opinion, the Crank Adjust handle on the back is a game changer for this setup. You just twist it clockwise to raise the hoop, counterclockwise to lower it. It's smooth, doesn't stick, and actually locks into any height between 7.5 feet and 10 feet. This is huge if you have younger kids starting out, or if you want to lower it down to practice dunks or trick shots. Even my younger kids just crank it up or down themselves and then go back to playing. There's no fiddling with pins or getting a step stool, just twist the handle and you're done. The handle can be removed for safety too, so you lock it at your preferred height and not worry about it getting changed by accident. From my experience, one of the most underrated things about this hoop is the Slam It Ultra Rim. For anyone who loves dunking or just likes throwing the ball against the hoop hard, this rim takes the abuse and bounces right back, literally. It's got a little give, so when you dunk or hit a tough shot, the rim flexes and then springs back, just like the ones in a gym. No more bent rims or loose screws, which is something that drove me crazy on those cheaper driveway hoops. When it comes to assembly, I won't sugarcoat it. It takes time and effort. You need to dig a hole and pour concrete. Getting the pole perfectly level is important, so you're not stuck with a hoop that's leaning or off-center. But I found the instructions clear, the parts well labeled, and actually managed to get it up in an afternoon with a couple of friends. The hardest part is waiting for the concrete to cure before you start shooting, because once you see that glass backboard, you just want to start playing. I'd recommend having help mixing and pouring the concrete, but the rest is just fitting pieces together. No fancy tools, no complicated wiring, just old school assembling. It's perfect for people who love pickup basketball, want to work on their skills, or have kids who are serious about learning the game. Also, if you like to invite friends over for a couple of games, they'll appreciate the pro feel. For anyone nervous that it'll take over your driveway or stick out like a sore thumb, I think it's actually a slick upgrade. Mine looks sharp, and the tempered glass makes it look clean and professional without being too flashy. If you're worried about maintenance or how it handles being outside, let me just say this. The metal parts are powder coated, so after several months in sun, rain, and even a few snow flurries, nothing has rusted or faded. The graphics are holding up, and the net is still going strong. Every now and then I check the bolts just to see if anything's loosened, but it's all stayed tight. One thing I'll say is that you're definitely not moving it around. Once it's in, it's staying. So if you're wanting the flexibility to wheel your hoop to a different part of the driveway every few weeks, this isn't for you. But for anyone who wants a solid, permanent hoop that's always ready for a quick game or a long practice session, that's actually a positive in my book. Just a heads up for buyers. While installation is straightforward, it's not super quick, and you will need to set the pole in concrete. But, from my experience, once it's done, you're set for literally years. For people new to basketball, a tempered glass backboard just means a glass that's been treated to be extra strong and safe. So if you smash shots at it, or even if something hits it by accident, it can handle it. The crank adjust just means you use a handle to raise or lower the hoop. Nothing fancy, but smooth and super effective. And being in ground means it's buried and bolted into concrete rather than sitting on a built-in base with wheels. In conclusion, the Lifetime Crank Adjust in Ground Basketball Tempered Glass Backboard is one of those purchases that actually makes daily life more fun. My family spends way more time outside, we get more friends stopping by, and even on my own, it's just the best way to take a break from work or school. I'd recommend this for anyone looking for a serious upgrade over basic hoops, whether you're already a player or just want the real deal in your yard. The quality is top-notch, it feels amazing to shoot on, and I haven't had a single regret since getting it. If you found this quick review helpful or have any other gear you want to hear about, drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching.